We're Rachel and Stacey of Decoding Couples. If you haven't watched the first lesson on communication tips, stop right now, go back, because we showed you some quick and easy things that'll really change your communication. And today we're gonna add on to it. So we showed you some pretty easy shifts you can make in your communication, but have you ever wondered why you even communicate the way you do? Well, spoiler alert, it probably has to do with something called attachment. Attachment is the way we relate to other people. We develop it in childhood, it comes on over from adulthood, and it shows up in our adult relationships.
There are 4 different attachment styles. The first is anxious attachment, then there's avoidant attachment, disorganized attachment, and secure attachment. I'm gonna start with the attachment style that resonates with me the most, which is anxious attachment. So if this is you as well, you probably have a hard time asserting yourself, your needs, your feelings, because of fear of rejection or not wanting to be alone. You might identify with being a people pleaser, not wanting to rock the boat, and you might not even know how to navigate conflict in a healthy way. So this shows up as somebody being a pretty passive communicator. We have a hard time even verbalizing what we're wanting or what we're needing. Or you can be the person that stuffs it all down and then you blow up seemingly out of nowhere to your partner.
I resonate with avoidant attachment. So avoidantly attached individuals sometimes have a harder time letting people in or letting people get close to us. When people do want to get close to us, it can feel a little overwhelming or like they're being a little bit clingy. We are often fiercely independent and don't share our true vulnerable feelings. In communication, this can look like keeping our feelings down, and when something does bother us or hurt us, we tend to not share it, but we also don't let it go. It then pops up in really fun miscommunication ways or other daily life. Fun fact, anxious attachment and avoidant attachment are the 2 most common pairings we see in adult intimate relationships. Really makes for a fun time.
So let's talk about disorganized attachment. Those with disorganized attachment typically have an unprocessed or an unhealed trauma from their childhood. They go back and forth between really wanting a connection with someone and being equally fearful of the vulnerability and connection that comes from a relationship. So with communication, it can be a lot of back and forth, a lot of really big feelings, but an equal amount of withdrawing and shutting down. If you're the partner of somebody with disorganized attachment, you might feel like you're walking on eggshells when it comes to talking about those harder conversations to have. Communication can be really hot and cold, and sometimes their words may not reflect their actions.
Last but certainly not least is secure attachment. Now, this is the attachment style we are all striving for, but truthfully, we all have a little bit of secure attachment in us. Secure attachment looks like being able to be confident in voicing your feelings and thoughts. You also have awareness of your own stuff, what you need to work on, and where you need to grow. In relationships and in communication, this can look like being able to communicate boundaries, letting a partner know where you need to take a break. Secure attachment also doesn't necessarily feel good or not feel good, depending on what their partner is or isn't doing.
If you're wondering how you can shift into a secure attachment style, we would encourage you to go back to our first communication lesson and use some of those tips and tricks. A staple of secure attachment is having healthy communication. The good news is everybody's attachment styles can change, so there is hope for us all.
If you would like to learn more about your individual attachment style, or you're interested in shifting your attachment style to a more secure one, check out the quiz in the resource section, as well as our online self-paced course, The Relationship Roadmap.